Hey guys, are you looking for a new gaming keyboard or gaming mouse? Maybe you want some LEDs in your RGB setup kind of thing? Check out the Naga Chroma, as well as the Death Adler Chroma, as well as some few others. Make sure to check out Razer.com. Alright guys, I've actually been using the Naga Chroma since Christmas, and I gotta tell you, I love that I have the MMO edition of it. The 12 keys on the side makes everything so much easier. And alright guys, that is Razer.com.
Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How was that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
A Chevy Styline took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
Oh, little twist. She was 13 if she was a day.
See you later, fellas. Try not to work too hard. Tear to my eye watching my caterpillar grow. I was just trying to fit in. Educated, hardworking, days now. It's great to be called to.
Across the street, here we go. We're driving up. My God, gas is.
Hope they don't get my number.
Emergency! This is an emergency! Excuse me! Gotta go! Emergency! Emergency! And we're stuck. We're stuck. And we're stuck. I don't know. I really right here. You take it from here. You take it from here. Take it from here. I wish I can't break. I really hated that I can't break out my gun wherever.
Your gun? You want to shoot the car?
Yeah. There we go.
It's indeed one way to get up there, right?
Her face looks familiar.
Well, that's June Ballard, Tarzan's sister, Beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McAfee. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the two of them still have juice. Phelps, traffic.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight. What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her story is that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Was anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, we'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passenger's a Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid. She's pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They've taken her to central receiving. If you want to take a look around, stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
She's a bitch. That's what he means.
If you're looking for the coroner, he's down by the crash site.
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, played out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part.
They've been torn off. Where did you find them?
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
Please come home. We're so chill. By your father, don't be. Please, forgive me.
She's a long way from home.
Very dangerous place for a young girl.
Looks like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Must have been unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
So, not to talk shit about people we know kind of thing, but we're gonna play Fate tonight, right? It's been discussed previous episode kind of thing. A person who is not associated with that group kind of thing happened to just text all of us in the group kind of thing, ask what we're doing tonight.
Well ahead, I
And so now the whole group is like, how do we respond to this? Because we're going to be hanging out.
Alas for Yorick, I knew
game.
him, Horatio. Is it real?
No.
Don't you hate that?
I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio
We're
movie
not
prop.
being exclusive towards her. It's just literally she wouldn't enjoy.
You shouldn't say
Made from?
the gender.
Plaster
You
of
should
Paris
say
would be my
the
first
person.
pick, then painted.
No,
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No,
You can rule that in.
completely oblivious.
That thing was wedging the accelerator.
The person is
she. You said she. You said she originally multiple times, so now we have to she.
they.
There you go.
Someone managed to
It's too late now. We have to she.
Now changing genders. They're very gender fluid.
Okay.
They didn't want. They weren't here when we started up the event.
Yes.
And so we already started the event thing.
Yes.
We started the Fate game. So we can't just tag
Miss
on new
McAfee,
people because we
we would like to
started the
ask you a
plot
few
line kind of thing.
questions,
Is we
if
don't
that's okay.
want them to join us. Not to be once again, not to be exclusive. It's going to make things more complicated.
Yeah.
Can you tell us what happened here?
Yeah. Explain the plot. Like everything's already been explained. Everything's been put out. We already have everything set up. It's just go.
What about me,
at this
June?
point. We just
I'm a
can't
big
pull the
fan
trigger.
of Beast of-
So we're
I
trying to
don't
pull the
like.
trigger,
Keep up.
and this one person, they are
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mr.
injecting themselves
The officer
into a
says that you
hangout,
claimed that you were
even
drugged.
though we're trying to hang out separately,
That rat slipped us a Mickey
and
Finn.
we're trying to figure out a way, how
so
she
dopey.
knows these happenings are going on, because this was literally
I can't remember.
at 11. This was talked about. Now all of a sudden, oh fuck.
You know, it's been
Cold fellow Swedish singers. A Mickey Finn or if it's dopey, I can't remember.
Just use intuition. We have 5 of them. Alright.
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me June. You're making me feel like an old lady. And don't bother your handsome head about this. My husband will settle the score with Mark Bishop.
Yes.
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
How about the fucking ripped panties or underwear?
But that's too dope. Remember the letter? The mom's letter? It says that she wants to be an actor. That's why she ran away from home. So that's technically true. She's very desperate to want to be an actress. She's not lying.
What? She's not lying, but she's not telling us everything.
Yeah, so... Well, we've read the letter. The letter did tell us about,
The daughter ran away from home,
She wants to be an
but then
actress.
also the ripped underwear is a clear sign of sexual assault.
Yeah, but we're not asking sexual assault, though. We're asking about the girl and how she wanted to be where she said about something about being an actress and stuff, which is true. Let's see, he said...
What did he tell us about the passenger car? She's a rough day for her.
I think it's a doubt. I think she's telling us some of the truth, but not all of it.
I know it's not a lie.
How old is Jessica, Mrs. Ballard?
I couldn't say how old Jessica is. Old enough, sweetheart, as the saying goes.
Fuck.
We found a shrunken head that was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember...
I like how she has a thunderbolt perfectly in her head. She's a wizard, Harry.
Now that is a doubt.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent. And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff. Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
Seems very dignant. Yeah.
That's a lie and you know it. This goes deeper than that.
I'm sorry. Maybe you'd like to go ahead and prove that, honey.
No, I don't think it's a lie.
Yeah, but what? What did she say?
She said...
She's a producer and a astrologist like that.
And my husband to worry about.
I think the prop head? Because it shows he's a movie producer, so he had access to the props, so he could have shoved that.
I don't think so.
Sorry. Sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls out. I want to know what happened between you two that made him want to commit a double murder.
Bishop offered me a part in his picture. Then he withdrew it. Fact is, we had a deal. I pressed him on it, and this is where I end up.
Okay,
Mrs.
good.
McAfee, I think it would be in everyone's best interest if
I'm
you
a good
accompanied
detective.
Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I just think
I'm
everyone's
going
lying to
be
me.
okay.
You know?
These guys can take me home after. My lawyer and I have talked to the news house.
Mrs. McAfee, you are still under the influence of narcotics, and you're likely to go into shock once the drugs wear off.
And I thought you were a heel. It's nice of you to be concerned.
I'll kill you.
I think we're good here. Let's go see what we can shake out of the kid.
Oh, the car teleported.
Nice. That's not my car.
It isn't. Let's see if I can get my car to teleport.
No.
Worse. It's just right there. Parked right in front of the stairs. Oh. Nope. Still stuck.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Where are we going?
You can drive.
KGPL to car 11K, 11 King. The car crash victim has
let's watch.
regained
Let's see how he
consciousness at
gets
the
it.
receiving hospital.
Good. I was like, what is he gonna do? Is he gonna try to drive? Is he gonna try to drive or just gonna cut it out of black? Alright, let's cut to black. Good game. And here we go. We're in the hospital.
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's in the room right behind you, Detective.
That was convenient.
Yeah, seriously.
Hold me here. No, I don't need to be mad.
Feeling better since this morning, Jessica?
A little. My head still feels swimming.
Do you
Hello, Jessica. My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
That is a lie.
Tell the truth, Jessica. Why the big cover-up?
I'm not lying to you.
Dude, tell me about these underwear.
We found your underwear in your handbag, Jessica. You need to tell us what happened.
The doctor told me what happened. I didn't want that. I just wanted to be a star, to be in movies. I told Junie what happened, and she told me to toughen up. That was the price of stardom.
Did she now, cold-hearted bitch?
It's not Junie's fault. It's not my first time. I had a boyfriend back home, but my father found out about him.
Even if you consented, Jessica, you're still underage. We need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care of me.
Fucking liar.
Please, detective, why would I lie to you?
Cause this motherfucking liar.
Because you're a runaway, Jessica, and you don't have your parents' permission to be here. Now, do you want to tell me what really happened?
I went with Junie to this strange place. It's difficult to remember. Someone gave me a drink to calm my nerves, and then I felt faint. I think I must have passed out.
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
What's the story with Bishop and Mrs. McAfee? Why does he want the two of you dead?
That can't be true. Mr. Bishop seemed very happy today. I mean, yesterday.
And that's why he wedged a shrunken head against the accelerator pedal and punted the two of you over an escarpment?
I overheard Junie speaking to him on the phone a couple of times. Screaming, really. She can be very hard sometimes, Junie. But they seemed okay yesterday, like they worked it out.
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
God damn it, tell the truth, Jessica.
I am telling the truth. I don't know where the place is. I barely know this city.
I think she's doubting.
Sorry?
I can't prove.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Someone tried to kill you, Jessica. Do you get it? Forget about being in movies. It's time to act like a grown-up.
I had to wear a robe and lay down on a stone. There were lights, a camera. It's not my fault. I'm not a bad girl. Why are you trying to hurt me?
Thank you, Jessica. You've been a big help. Here's my card. If you think of anything or you need some help, just get in touch.
Face, though,
okay?
that last face, Kate. Yeah. So she was like, but she was like,
It might be a good idea if you went back home.
like
to
looking
better,
around,
Jessica.
like, you know something, but she doesn't say
I couldn't do
anything.
that, officer. What if I got the part and I wasn't there?
It's the tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter. Who the hell is that?
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her.
Let's go. She just happened to park right next to us.
There she goes. Come on.
Ballard is definitely up to something. seems to have made a remarkably speedy recovery.
She really did. Where are they going? There we go. Health is wealth. Wow.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
Me? Excuse me. Excuse me.
Can I get hold of that chili?
Assassin, no. Go. She's busy. She's busy. Go. She's on the phone. Go. You gotta have your conversation. Go. Like I said, you hear a conversation. Go. This doesn't make any sense. I was perfectly close to you. Oh. I was perfectly close enough to hear the previous conversation.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
Goddamn villains having a season in hell.
Baby? No! I don't want him taught a lesson. You know what I want. Well, then make someone else do it! You still know people out here, don't you? Then make some calls! I'm gonna be very clear about this. You get this done, or I'm... Wilson's Hotel. Mr. Mark Bishop, that son of a bitch, lives in apartment 803. Sure, I got the film.
Gotta go.
So what's the story? I'm guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803.
Oh shit, you better step on it.
If he's got any sense, he'll be as far away from home as possible.
If he had any sense, he wouldn't have tried bumping off Guy McCaffrey's wife in the first place. Or he'd have done the job properly. McCaffrey will break a fella's legs just for looking at the car.
What did you make of the kid? You believe her story? I think she was doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch. That fucking bitch Ballard sold her out. So if Ballard was doing someone a favor, why did they try to kill her?
Units, officer needs assistance, 540 West 9th Street and Uncle Sam's Army Supply, 540 West 9th Street. Unit can handle code 2 identified. All units in the vicinity of 11K, 11 King, a 415 in progress at apartment 803, Wilson's Apartment Hotel, 1220 West 7th Street, Westlake Park. 11K code 3, all other units code 2. KGPL clear.
Gun it! Let's get to the apartment before someone gets hurt.
Jesus Christ! Are you asleep over there or what?
Units, officer needs assistance, 540 West 9th Street and Uncle Sam's Army Supply.
I don't know what you're talking about. We weren't doing nothing.
I've seen you little sons of bitches prowling around my store. I'll show you. I'll teach you not to.
Sir, drop the weapon. You've been drinking, sir. You don't really want to.
3 times I've been robbed. Ain't nothing gets done about it.
Look out! Put him down! Take this guy out.
Easy peasy. A cop was killed for no reason. Why, officer? Why? An eye for an eye. Now we just go back in the car like it was nothing.
11 King calling KGPL. I've been involved in a shooting. Suspects are down. Need an ambulance to 540 West 9th Street. It's code 4. Notify a supervisor and the coroner.
Roger, 11K. All units be advised, suspects are down at 540 West 9th Street. Shooting at Uncle
You can
Sam's
drive.
Army surplus is code 4.
So what's the story? I'm guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803.
Oh shit, you better step on it.
If he's got any sense, he'll be as far away from home as possible.
If he had any sense, he wouldn't have tried bumping off Guy McCaffrey's wife in the first place. Or he'd have done the job properly. McCaffrey will break a fella's legs just for looking at his property.
What did you make of the kid? You believe her story? I think she was doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch. That fucking bitch Ballard sold her out.
So if Ballard was doing someone a favor, why did they try to kill her?
All units in the vicinity in car 11K, 11 King, a 415 in progress at apartment 803, Wilson's Apartment Hotel, 1220 West 7th Street, Westlake Park. 11K code 3, all other units code 2. KGPL clear.
Roger, KGPL. 11K en route.
There we go. Oh shit, sorry.
I'm Detective Phelps. We received a call about a domestic disturbance in apartment 803.
Oh, the detectives. Listen, Mrs. Bishop's pretty upset. Take the elevator and then left down the corridor. It's the last door on the right.
To what floor? This floor. This 8.
Sounds like we're about to make it a hat trick of hysterical female witnesses.
843. Yeah. One.
LAPD, ma'am. Are you in danger?
I'm all right now. You just missed them. Horrible, awful men.
Are you injured, Mrs.?
Mrs. Bishop. Gloria Bishop. Please, come in, officers. I'll just need to sit down for a moment. Forgive me.
That's perfectly normal, ma'am.
Just look at this mess.
We'll take a quick search of the premises, ma'am. You take a moment to gather your thoughts.
I will. Thank you, officer.
Doesn't tell me anything.
It's the Bible / medical book. Gay cowboy.
Presented to Mark.
Oh God, he's gay. And a cowboy. It all makes sense.
What do you have to do to earn $20,000?
Probably nothing. Circumstantial.
You don't know that. My hair. Why was I here? Ooh, water.
Doesn't look like anything.
You don't look like anything. Ooh, I didn't like this song. Dun 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 dun.
Looks like a mermaid in the background. Silver screen.
Who are these men in the picture?
My husband, Mark, and Marlon Hopwood. They work together on occasion. That's...
Looks like the old movie set downtown. Great Wall of Babylon. A replica of a replica.
Random money on the ground?
I don't think so.
I need some money.
No, you can't leave. Let's go, doctor.
Those men, I think they work for Guy McAfee. Do you know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McAfee. Have you heard of her?
That slut. She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
This woman?
My husband's
Part
a
of
movie
Bones.
producer. This
She
has
was
something
one of
to
the
do with
assistants for.
Yeah.
He doesn't include
She was she had that one that got pregnant near the last
With
season.
the shrink.
Yeah.
What did she just say? Last in the movie she was just
Nah, I feel like she's truthful. Want to read what she said again? One time.
What's her name?
Something. Banks? Gloria Bishop. Yeah, truth. Nice. Truthful.
You're lying to cover for your husband. Do you know what you'll get for aiding and abetting?
I've been abused and slapped, and now I'm accused of lying?
Where are you?
Like I made a mistake.
Yeah, true. She's truthful.
I think she's not telling the whole truth.
No, I feel like it's truthful. Up to you. That's what I'm gonna say.
June Ballard said she had a deal to be in his new picture.
Mark repeatedly told her no. He had Joan Leslie lined up for the role. That's how he got the finance. June made all kinds of threats. She was very rude to me.
You know June Ballard?
We were both on the same picture a few years back. That's how I met my husband.
Bam.
Where can we find your husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
Either we find him or McAfee's people do, Mrs. Bishop. If you care for him, you should make sure that we find him first.
I do care for him. But I don't really know where he'd go if he were in trouble. Hopgood might know.
Bam.
Why is your husband paying Lorna Hopgood $20,000?
Lorna? Marlon's ex-wife? Are you sure?
Your husband looks like he's being blackmailed. They obviously have something on him if he's prepared to kill to cover it up. Why is the payment going to Hopgood and not McAfee?
Lorna works at a check-cashing place in Hollywood. You need to ask Hopgood why he needs that much money in cash.
Your husband was at a casting yesterday with a young girl?
Not that I know of. He told me he was looking at locations. The picture's been cast.
The girl is named Jessica Hamilton. She was drugged. You should tell me what you know, Mrs. Bishop.
My husband is no saint, Detective. He's going to have to atone for his own sins.
Your husband is in
So
trouble.
close. You're
It could
so
go
close.
easier for him
So
if you were
close.
more helpful, Mrs. Bishop.
He's a big boy, Detective, and so are you. This is Hollywood. There's always a deal to be done.
Operator, give me
The
dispatch.
woman, the actress, was whoring out the younger actress. Mr. Bishop bought her,
Phelps,
paid
124-7.
her, and the wife found out and was helping.
How can I help, Detective?
I need a location on a silver screen prop store.
Just a moment. Silver Screen Props, corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Thanks.
Figueroa.
An aging movie star, a wannabe starlet, and a movie producer's wife. They're finally rubbing shoulders with the almost rich and famous.
And from the stories they've given us, clearly none of them can act.
Ooh. Ooh. Alright guys, we gotta...
You know the way. Alright guys, make sure to like and subscribe. We'll see you next.
Hey guys, welcome to the outro. Make sure to like this episode, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you aren't subscribed already, and make sure to click that bell if you do subscribe. I also have a Patreon, make sure to check that out, and that is it. Bye-bye.